Soon after we arrived at Chief's Point, I dropped my bike. We took a look around, grabbed some sticks, propped up Matt's bike, and eventually we picked up my bike.
1, 2, 3. Okay, you got it for a second? I'll grab you some sticks. Got it?
Now you gotta remember, the WR250R is already 300 pounds. When you add 150 pounds of luggage onto the back, when you hit some deep sand and the bike starts falling over, sometimes there's no saving it.
Don't touch me, I'm camping. Is that your 10? This is it. Alright. Well, since he's good. The fucking sand just sucked me in there, bud. Oh man, I am stuck. Huh? I'm just stuck underneath the... Yeah, she got deep in there, bud. She was fucking digging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After picking the bikes up and parking them, I turned around and Matt was already ungeared, ready for the water.
Going swimming? Is that what it looks like? Fucking swimming? I am.
When you're living on the road off your bike, you take what you can get. At this camp spot, we got a beautiful day to take a shower in the lake. After, we cooked some dinner and got ready to pitch our blankets on the beach and had a good night's sleep.
Showered in the lake and slept on the beach.
After leaving Chief's Point, we headed towards the Narrows. It wasn't long before we were on some long, straight gravel roads. These roads were less than ideal to ride on. Although Matt always keeps things interesting. A little bit too interesting right here. Close call. Woo. Off we went. Soon the gravel roads changed to sections of trails, mostly beside farmers' fields. These spots of trails were a very nice break from the gravel roads. I was really not a fan of the gravel roads. Then again, I'm really not a fan of roads in general. Trails are where it's at. Some of the trail sections got pretty rutted out. I thought I was recording at the time, but I wasn't. So Matt wiped out, and then I wiped out right behind him. Of course, I thought I was recording, so I hit the record button to stop the recording, and all I got was the stay. Oh, man.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right.
I went down because you went down.
course, we both had a few wipeouts on our trip. And of course, the GoPros were not on at the time of most of the wipeouts. It's not like we had 5 GoPros or anything. Actually, we did. And it's really hard to keep them charged and ready to rock all the time. But after skipping from gravel road to trail over and over, we dodged a good-looking storm and eventually made it to the Narrows of Manitoba.
Huge fucking storm. We just rode around and didn't get hit by, which was awesome. Everyone keeps saying get ready for dull views, get ready for the flatlands, and it's boring and there's nothing nice, and it's like, holy fuck, look at this view. It is absolutely amazing. Really amazing out here. That was fucking close. Set the camera up. And then a truck started fucking coming. Yeah.
Soon, we were back on the pavement. Matt was dreaming of jumping the road. Yeah. But Matt doesn't dream for long. Eventually, he was out there jumping roadways. Soon, it was off the main road and into a little town. I believe it was called Ethelbert. Now, sometimes being so far off the beaten path, we found it difficult to find high-octane fuel. We learned to carry octane booster with us just in case, but on this one, we got lucky and they had some extreme.
Is extreme high octane?
It says extreme and that's regular, so looks like it.
Don't matter anyway, we've gone 111.
Might as well, man.
Mine as well.
Soon after getting gas, we needed to find a spot to refuel ourselves. We ended up coming across this little bridge just outside of Ethelbert. It was the perfect spot. And we decided to cook up some food there. A good spot to relax. It gave Matt enough time to practice some ninja moves. And me enough time to cook up some grub and eat it like a barbarian.
Better be Matt.
And then wash my dishes in the creek afterwards like a civilized person.
What?
That's a floor down here.
Well, I thought there was like a huge fish under the bridge or something. Ah! That's way sicker.
Perfect.
That is perfect, eh?
Fucking ninja kick it.
Huh?
Fucking ninja kick it.
loaded everything back up on our bikes, and we headed off to not even sure where. We had a short stint on a nice little gravel road that was nice and windy. Soon we turned the corner back to some straight roads. Eventually we came to the end of one road that ended at one muddy lake. We went to see the sights and almost got stuck in it. Fucking right.
Fucking right.
I didn't include much of what happened between lunchtime and camp. The roads were long stretches of nothing much. Some cool sights, but soon we found ourselves nearing Blue Lakes Campground, where we would call it a day there and go for a swim in the lake. Of course, right after we got ourselves unstuck from that muddy lake we were at. Since our intentions were to cross Canada off-road, we would boycott roads whenever we had the chance. Well, after checking out the absolutely beautiful Blue Lakes Campground, we headed north where we would find our own campsite for the night. And that would include some muddy trails, some searching around, turning around, getting lost, but eventually we found the perfect spot. Catch all that in episode 6.